Alright guys, so we're jumping right back into it. If you don't know what this is, then this is Minecraft. No, I'm joking. That was a joke if you saw a last video I made. No, this is actually Let's Play Final Fantasy. It's part of a bigger thing, a forum where we're all playing through Final Fantasy 1 and we're talking about it at the end of the month. Obviously, if you look at the date of the video, you're like, at the end of the month, that's now. Yeah, so we're playing through it right now. This month was kind of weird because we started halfway through, so you only had half a month to finish the game. But next month we're starting with Final Fantasy 2, and we're doing, yeah, we're doing the same thing. We're just going to talk about it, and just, you know, it's a community around Final Fantasy. It's on Vote. I will actually link it down below. I definitely suggest you try it out. And the more people we get in the community talking about it, the funner the discussions will be. And yes, funner is a word in this context. But yeah, just something I definitely suggest people check out. Super awesome. And I mean, that's the whole point of these videos I'm making. It's not be like, oh, can we play Final Fantasy? It's, by the way, we should all play Final Fantasy. The vampire. By the way, in this one, we beat the vampire. Now and we got the golden move, and now we're talking to a sage. But the vampire was a mere servant of the real culprit, blocking the flow of the Earth Crystal's power. He is in hiding deeper down. Take this staff and use it to probe beyond the vampire's chamber. Obtain the Earth Rod. Wait, does that mean I gotta go all the way back to the... Son of a bitch. That's a long ways, dude. You're asking me to do a lot of work. Can we break all the pots? Link. This is that, yeah, wow. I gotta go all the way back there? I mean, it's actually not that far, but I gotta go all the way back there? And it's far inside the cave. Inside the cave, you gotta be like, we're gonna do this and this and this, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, can we just end it already? Because, you know, some of the enemies are kind of tough, I guess, but for the most part, it's not too bad. Come on, Iqbal. It's up to you to be cool. Only you can be the coolest person ever. And the coolest person ever would actually do hits whenever they attack. But you know, that's just a rumor that Iqbal can attack anything. Oh wow, it worked. See, negative motivation right there. Or negative reinforcement, I guess. That's what it would be. We gotta ensure Iqbal knows that she's worthless. And then be like, now you're not worthless. Beautiful. Oh man. Yeah, we're actually having a pretty good time right now, just exploring through Final Fantasy. We were trapped at sea for a long time. I'm not gonna let that go for a while. We were trapped at sea for, I think it was 2 videos, but it feels like 5. Where I was just like, let's go on the sea. Let's never do that again. Oh, I'm so lost. What's happening? I was terrified. I thought I was dead. Barely made it out alive, guys. I'm a hero. Yeah, but anyways, what we gotta do now is we gotta go back to the vampire's cave, I believe, and deal with all that business. We actually might want to go back to Momin to cure ourselves. Looking at Iqbal's health, that might be a smart idea. I'm super paranoid about that cave because I almost died in it one time. And then I had a video where I just ran away from the cave for like 12 years. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. As I just like, I think I only had Warwick alive. And I was just running from the cave. And I eventually got out, and then I was just running for my life. for the rest of the video. It was pretty glorious, but I would not want to experience that again. I'm honestly kind of skittish to even leave Melmond right now. I think I'm going to leave and then I'm going to end up in like Spira or something, and it's going to be like, Sin transported you here. Oh god, what's happening? And then I'm just going to like just quit. It's like, I'm done, guys. I can't figure out where I am. That's how it tends to be. But yeah, right now we're actually going to go back to the Vampire's Cave if I can remember where it is. I thought it was south. I think I went too far west and I missed it. So we'll try to hit the southern peninsula looking area. Which should be not there. Yeah, obviously the enemies we're fighting right now, they're pushovers. Like an ogre, come on man. I could beat ogres in my sleep. Ogres flee from me. I'm so terrifying. Yeah, I see where we screwed up here. Because we went too far west, which is actually not screwing up, it was actually good. I'm really surprised I didn't find Titan's Cave, because I thought I was exploring this continent all the way, and I thought I had already like been like, okay, cool, everything's explored, but I mean, obviously I didn't. I do remember this cave though. In this cave, you have to go right to get out of it, I believe. Like, to go down further. We got some anacondas to deal with. I mean, we've got 99 potions and Mage was full MP, so I'm not too worried. But there is a small part of me where it's like, I don't know if we'll survive, so I really hope we do. Just, you know, past experiences make me a little bit skittish on conquering these caves, and this Final Fantasy is by far the hardest one I've played. Maybe it's probably because I'm the most inexperienced at it. The hardest one would probably be Final Fantasy X, and I need to justify that answer. It's like story time. So when I was like 8, I played Final Fantasy X. I think I was like 8, and I didn't understand the sphere grid. So if you don't know what sphere grid is and you never played it, sphere grid is how you level up in Final Fantasy X. So you get a sphere grid like level, and then you move on the sphere grid and choose what you want to level up as you go along, right? You're like, oh, I encountered a strength sphere. I'm on the sphere grid, so I'm going to use a power sphere to upgrade my strength. Makes sense, right? Yeah, cool. That's a really cool way to do it. Young Zach apparently didn't realize the sphere grid existed because he sped through everything in the game. So I had like 99 sphere levels, and I never used the sphere grid until like Mushroom Rock Road, and I was like, why are all the enemies like one-hitting me? And you might think, well, that doesn't make sense because how did an 8-year-old like win the game? All I did was flee or summon Aeons. That's all I did. I was like, Aeon, save me. And then once I got to like Mushroom Rock Road, I was like, I can't beat this game. I don't know why it's so difficult. Like, because it was at a point where it was like, I would get one turn and then I would be one hit to death. I don't even know. Like, so I unknowingly, when I was like 8-year-olds, did a no sphere grid challenge on Final Fantasy X and just didn't know how to play. So I thought if I had beaten the game at that point, like, I would have just called myself like the god of Final Fantasy X, because that would be insane. Yeah, and that's actually the one thing, fun fact, that's actually the one thing I have never done. I've never done there's multiple things, but I've never done a no sphere grid challenge on Final Fantasy X. I don't think I'll try it for this Let's Play that we're gonna come up. I think it's actually, I don't remember what month it's gonna be, because it's like 9 Let's Plays from now, because we're doing a different Final Fantasy every month, right? So I don't know which one it'll be, but I'm probably just gonna go classically through the game, level up my characters, do the normal stuff, because that's how I like experiencing the story. I know it's the division of story and gameplay, and I don't really care for doing the whole like, well, now I can't do this and this and this, and it's fun for a challenge, but personally I just feel like I'll get more out of the Let's Play if I play like a traditional playthrough, personally. But I think it's serious. I've watched some No Sphere Grid Let's Plays, and those are phenomenal. Like, the people there, they do, like, Riku. If Riku didn't exist, your Let's Play wouldn't exist in a lot of cases, because that trio of 99, or 9,999 or whatever, like it makes it so that you do 9,999 damage with every hit. If you didn't have that, you wouldn't be able to hit for as much, and it would take way too long, I feel, to actually build up momentum to win. But yeah, regardless, I think it's really impressive what people do. I just don't think I would do that for my Let's Play. Yeah, like I've seen on here, like someone said never do a all-white mage Let's Play, and I think you could do an all-white mage Let's Play, but I think there would be, like, if I was to do it for the Let's Play, it would be a ridiculous amount of grinding, to the point to where I wouldn't want to record any of it. Like, I'd just be like, guys, this is video 574, we're level 50 now, and we're just doing things. Where it would just be me leveling up, which would be too much, actually. That's my personal opinion, though. I know a lot of people, some people might have actually tried it, because it is an interesting idea. But I'll play through traditionally. I'm thinking about doing a challenge for some of them. I'm thinking of a challenge for Final Fantasy X, because I know I said I want to do it traditionally, but like I might do something like minor, like, oh, you can't use any items. But I don't. You know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. I know it's early on, so I might change my mind, but for Final Fantasy 12, I will try to make roles for people, which will be like, I can't have everyone master the license board. Some people have to know this, some people have to know this, but you cannot use everything. You have to be utilized to different roles. I feel like that would be fair. Oh, what have I done? There's more of them now. Man, Poison is just a jerk. See, like, it's just the amount of enemies that sometimes screws me over. I mean, obviously, we don't really have to worry about healing antidote in battle, because we're just going to end that guy's life real quick. Yeah, I don't exactly remember where everything is in the cave. Honestly, I just knew to go to the right for the first one, and now I'm trying to think where the second one is. I think it's over here for the like step down. I'm pretty positive I'm going the wrong way now. I think I need to go further right. Oh, chieftains. These are actually really good for kill. It seems, to me at least. I am by no way an expert in Final Fantasy 1, but the whole point of this Let's Play is to get introduced to the series. So I've never beaten this game. I've played through it plenty of times, but I've always stopped before I beat it. And work should end it right here. There it is. Wait, what? I never saw this. This is actually really new. Wow. I guess there's new treasure chests we never grabbed. I mean, honestly, I don't really care. I'm not too worried about treasure. I'm more worried about my life. Because 111 damage is too much to my mage. That's so much. Oh my gosh. Alright, cool. Well, we're gonna definitely use some potions on Iqbal over there. Just because we prefer not to die. Because then I'd have to go all the way back and... More gil. I'm just cautiously walking because I don't know what I'm going to encounter here. I believe, well, they can take him out with one hit. Looks like I'm wrong. Well, the second one's dead. Because, I mean... Loth and Warwick will take that out real quick. I was just surprised that we weren't able to one-hit these guys yet. Kind of makes sense. They're pretty tough. Leather shield. And 5,000 gil, that's a lot. It's a ridiculous amount, actually. I believe I already have a shield on. Iron shield. Why would we want to put a leather shield on? Game. And I believe there's probably, yep, just what I thought. There is a trap there. That's why I keep on, like, hitting that one guy where I'm like, oh, that's a thing. but he's not going to be able to last long either. We're getting some really good experience here. Something to keep in mind. Actually, want to check something. So next level 800, 900. Yeah, Sticky's the longest to next level, but I mean, they're still doing pretty crazy. We have that Minotaur, and Loft and Work. As long as I get early hits with them, normally I'm gonna be able to avoid all damage, but it just depends on those early hits. Oh, that's not good. I'm not liking this. I'm honestly gonna flee from this one. Perfect. So you're able to get away without dealing with that many enemies. I don't mind strong enemies, but when there's like multitudes of like medium to weak enemies, it's just annoying because the benefit of it. I don't get a lot of like experience out of it. Cobras are fine. I can kill those really easily, and they do low damage. I thought I could kill those really easily. I might be wrong. Yeah, this is a mistake. I should have run away from this one too. But yeah, sometimes you don't get much from the fights, and there's no point in doing a fight if you're gonna get like no experience, no gil, and a lot of damage dealt to you. And that's the main problem, I feel. Because even like the 10 damage that Loft took there, like if he keeps on taking that damage over time and we have to use the antidotes up, or potions are the main thing. If we have to use the potions up, then we're gonna be in a situation where it's like, well, now we can't do this. Like, we can't keep on using potions this way. We're gonna get in a lot of trouble. We'll try to end this fight here. It was a smart idea to attack rather than heal. Cool. Yeah, I mean, we got a decent amount of experience with that, but it wasn't worth the fight because we got like 40 damage dealt to Loft, and it's a couple potions. Preemptive strike, that is a beautiful thing to see. Because the gargoyles can be one-hitted by us, and one gargoyle isn't that bad because there's half a chance they'll just hit one of my other players, or there's a good chance it won't hit anyone. Perfect. We've reached level 3. That is awesome. I think this is the last level, but I'm actually gonna end it there. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Definitely check out the vote forum below. Highly suggested, highly awesome, and as always, have a wonderful day.